Triball is ready. The Triball Pinball Podcast starts now. Welcome to the Triball Pinball Podcast. I am Johnny Pinball. This is episode 16, the draft episode. Joining me today we have...
Matt McCarty.
And Tom Graff. Not Neil Graff. Or should I say Neil's dad?
I think we asked him to come on, but he declined our invite today.
Did he even respond back?
Yeah, just too busy.
It's too busy.
Too busy.
That's fair.
So I'm not sure when we'll have him next on the episode, but most of us are in the Northeast Wisconsin, so we have draft fever. So that'd be really interesting for us to come up with our own pinball draft. Starting with the best IFPA rank to the worst IFPA rank for order. So the real question is, who is better, Matt or Tom?
Now, like typically in the NFL, they would have the lowest player pick first.
That's true.
So Johnny gets to go first?
Correct. And then Tom would pick last.
All right, so our objective, and the listeners are going to be voting on this. We'll put a poll out there on YouTube for who built the best bank. So it's going to be best overall. We're going to leave it open-ended, your opinion, what you guys think the best 7 games are. Just a few rules so we don't all pick brand new games. Has to be 3 LCDs, 2 dot matrix displays, and 2 classics. Classics could be EMs if you wanted to, or they could be pre-DMD.
Sounds good.
Matt's eyes lit up there for EMs.
Is there a clock?
Sure. How long should the clock be? 24 seconds?
I don't know, 2 minutes?
Until I get annoyed.
The clock will be added in post-production, but Johnny, put 2 minutes on the clock. There it goes. Well, I don't even have to look for my first draft pick. I think if you know me, you know what I'm going to pick, and that's Metallica Remastered.
Ooh.
What? It's a good one.
Why is that?
It's recency bias. But every time I go play it at Lumberjack Johnny's, I'm like, this is such a good game. And it got better because Sparky with the UV reaction, just creme de la creme.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome game.
All right. Who is the next worst player? Is it?
So I'm thinking I can leave, one table I want to draft. I can probably lead it for a later round, but Tom might swipe it in on me, to be honest. So I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm going to hold off on it a little bit. And I think with my first pick, I'm going to go with Godzilla.
Whoa. I didn't expect you to pick Godzilla.
No.
It's not even on my draft board.
It's a game I owned. I played the heck out of it, and I miss it. So I still like to play it when I see it. I think it's deserving.
I thought Godzilla was going to suffer from it was everyone's favorite game for so long and then just forgotten these days. But good to see there's some love still.
I guess I'm on the clock.
Yep.
All right. I got to go with another Elwyn pin, but in my opinion, the better one, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
That was close on my list, too.
Is it
It's a good game.
Okay, Nedry brought you into it.
No. Pure shots and layout and code and all that good stuff.
I think I really like the spinner sound on Jurassic Park. And the guy who yells, double scoring. It's a good call out, and I think King Kong kind of stole it. It sounds very similar. That might even be the same voice actor. All right. Johnny's turn to pick his second round draft. This gets harder because Godzilla was on my radar for my next LCD. I might have to use my full 2 minutes here. Just really thinking.
Oh boy.
I guess I don't have to pick an LCD. I could pick a kicker next. My lucky kicker. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my lucky kicker just to steal it from you guys, and that is the Getaway.
Oh man, that was my next pick.
Good game, but it wasn't on my list.
That was my next pick. Literally, I'm like, yeah.
You just can't go wrong with was it the Supercharger? It's just so fun.
Yeah, and that's probably the best Steve Ritchie game of that era.
You get the
It's a great game to luck box into 100 million jackpot.
Super jackpot.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yes.
I'm guessing Matt's probably going to pick Police Force next because you can luck box into stealing high score.
That's not luck box. That's
not luck
skill.
box. That's skill. You're right.
I'm gonna go with Demolition Man.
What? Okay, triggers or no triggers for your pick?
I'm triggers all day. I really enjoy that game.
It's a good one.
All right.
I'll stick with the DMDs and go with one of the greatest epic games ever made, and that's Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's on my bucket list. I haven't played one yet.
What?
What?
You lead a secluded life.
I do. I don't have access to it at District 82, meaning I have never played it then.
What was that? Isn't it still at Player 2 Green Bay?
No, they got rid of that Player 2 Green Bay. It is still at, there's a brewery in Appleton, the Stone Arch. They have 5 games, and that's one of them.
There you go. Could have played it for 50 cents.
Yeah.
That's in my budget. All right, we're just cruising through this rounds. It's not like 10 minutes per person here. So we're on round 3 now. And this is pivotal round 3, I'm told. LCD or DMD? That is the choice. I feel like I'm leaning LCD, but I'm also not thinking of anything. That nothing's jumping out at me. Where DMDs more jump out at me. They're more better, of course. Gonna go to my sheet here.
Clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking.
Can you trade a pick? Can you trade?
For this exercise, no, we're not gonna trade picks. I know. Let's pick Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh.
I'm very biased on that game because District 82's one is so nice. So if you guys don't like it, you got to play this one up in deep here.
It's a good game.
Love never dies.
All right. I'm going to go with Jersey Jack's Elton John Pinball.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. You know, I was wondering if Jersey Jack was going to have what it takes to make a draft pick this year. They've gone undrafted the last 4 years in a row.
I know. We're in rough shape.
What's your favorite part of Elton John? The art package?
The shots followed by the music.
I'm going to go with another DMD here, and it's a Borg that's got awesome Lyman code in it. It's a brutal game. It's got toys. It's got drop targets. It's got 2 ramps. It's none other than The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's a good pick. You know, I let that one slip away too. For being a 2-flipper game, it sure doesn't feel like a 2-flipper game. I think that's the
Yeah, I agree.
One of these days I want to try to get to the where you get all the walkers. Just like do all walkers.
And just that's your focus.
Yeah, just get 115 of them or whatever it is.
Wasn't that one of the like not pin masters, but when you guys were doing pin skins, wasn't
Oh yeah,
a certain number of blockers the goal and no one could get it?
Yeah, that was Luke's. Luke's like, just play for walkers. I think we had to get like 50 of them or something. It was a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so we are on pick number 10.
Round 4.
Round 4. This is pivotal that I make up for. I'm going to say my flub on missing The Walking Dead. I'm going to call that's an E on my book here. And I've exhausted my DMDs. I'm looking at the list. I'm like, oh, Whitewater. How could I forget Whitewater?
So you're picking Whitewater?
I can't. I've used up my DMDs.
Oh.
So after picking The Getaway and Dracula, I keep thinking I have to go with what I have in my basement. Iron Maiden. I'm going to lock it in.
Solid pick.
I was hoping that one would slide down.
Now, I didn't pick it right away. I think it's kind of lost a little bit of its luster because it's been out, 6-7 years, but it's a very solid game still. And when you're looping the top, that's just like, this is why I have the game.
Definitely a solid game. I'm gonna dip back in the past for one of the first picks from that era, and I'm gonna go with Alien Poker.
Oh wow!
Stage flip all day, son. Ooh, ooh.
With my next pick, I'm also going to pick a 3 flipper game, early solid state. It's got 3 spinners. It's got inline drops. It's none other than Harlem Globetrotters.
Okay.
Good pick.
It's a good pick. Are you doing it with the letters in order or the roving letters for the saucer?
We'll do roving.
All right.
Just to make it a little tough.
Making that hard.
It's a lot more satisfying when you get it, though, because then at MGC we had them roving, and then when you got it, you felt good about it because it wasn't like you play a game at D82 and you can kind of assume everybody's going to get that first 50K, or most people are, just from plunging and stuff like that. But with it roving, it really adds a level of excitement to the game, I believe.
Yeah.
Excitement and frustration.
Exactly, yeah. Both elements are there in spades.
So what are we on? Round 5. Just looking at my list. So I'm torn between 2 titles. They're both System 11s. And I've owned one of them, and the other one I've always wanted to own. And it's actually not at District 82, so I don't have much time on it besides the digital version. And that's Taxi. I'm going to lock in Taxi.
Nice.
Oh.
At least on the Pinball Arcade, it just seems to have the best of, because you have the callouts from the different characters, and they're pretty memorable. And the bell.
Yeah, there's not too many around here, even in private collections that I know of. Steve Fabry has one, but other than that, I'm not sure. But it is a classic.
It's a good game. Very good game.
Ooh, okay. I got 2 LCDs, a DMD, and a classic. I think I can probably wait out my other DMD.
I think you only have 1 LCD, right?
No, I got Elton John and Godzilla.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm doing this strategically because I don't think you guys will pick my other DMD. But I'm going to go with Centaur.
Ooh.
Destroy Centaur.
Haggis version?
Yeah.
You got the leather jacket and everything when you play it?
Well, if I ordered the Haggis version, I definitely need that helmet they include just for everyday wear, because that's kind of
I think I'm gonna go LCD here. I'm gonna pick Deadpool.
Deadpool. Love the disco spinners.
It's a good game.
Great game.
Now, I know we didn't differentiate between pro and premium, but I got to know.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
Do you want the drop targets or not?
Nah,
Pro.
I like the pro.
And like, I mean, how old is Deadpool? And they're still like making game feature improvements to this day. Like how they improved the Berserker Rage stuff. Like that's worth tons of points now. It's a fun shot to hit, especially when you got a juicy old spinner.
Yeah,
True.
it's one release newer than Iron Maiden, so I think 2018 for Deadpool.
Then if you miss that shot, hey, maybe you get a snicked. Oh,
Right in there. On to round 6 of the draft. Just looking at my notes here. A lot of good games taken already, but still a lot of games out there to be drafted. I think I'm going to draft Paragon as my second old game.
Good one.
solid.
It's a game I owned briefly, never got it working because I bought a fixer-upper and then sold it to someone else. It's one of those, you learned your lesson games. Lost $500 in that deal.
I don't think you guys will take my last DMD game, so I'm going to go Avengers Infinity Quest Pro version for my last LCD game.
Yep.
Makes sense. You had that in your lineup for the longest time.
It's a great game. People complain about the rules. They're not that hard once you kind of get some time on.
Now, you picked Godzilla first. Does that mean you're liking Godzilla more these days?
I just figured I'd be safer in the later rounds with Avengers than I would be with Godzilla.
So just strategic here. Okay.
It's called Moneyball, baby. I mean, I'm a fan, but I mean, Avengers, that ain't a first round pick. What, it's like Avengers, the Shadur Sanders of our draft.
I'm gonna go classic again. I'll go Flash Gordon.
Flash. Oh, great game.
Drop targets.
Spinners, a multi-kicking saucer that keeps you guessing.
Yeah. No love for...
Goes down and up, down and up.
Yeah.
And it will indicate which way it's going to spit the ball.
Yep.
Oh, you have to pay attention to the play.
Yeah,
the
the
lights
lights will
in a
flash.
certain direction.
But it'll always kick it down first to the bottom and then to the top.
This is why you guys listen. Next tournament, you're not going to have to guess. 7th round, guys. I don't know. I got to pick an LCD per the rules, per the commissioner. Speaking of the commissioner, who is our commissioner? Who should we boo?
Tim Sexton.
Tim Sexton. Does that mean I need to pick one of his games to get in his favor? Or
Up to you.
Pick Halo.
Halo? John Wick? Wow, I really kind of want to pick a Tim Sexton game right now. But it comes down to the fans. What are the fans out there going to want me to pick for my best bank here?
See, that's the thing.
You know what's not gone? Screw it. I'm a sucker for balls that spin around. Give me Star Wars Premium.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Very deep, very good game.
Do people actually like that game?
I like that game, but maybe not for the same reasons.
No, it's a good game.
If you like Star Wars, which I do, it's really well integrated. All right, that's pick
Very
20.
true.
All right. I have a DMD selection left, and at first I was thinking Congo, but games I like to play, I really enjoy playing, replayability that I'd play again. I'm going with Star Trek The Next Generation.
Good pick.
I should have
Great
just
game.
did the Stern Star Trek. That's DMD.
Are you backing out of your?
But yeah, I enjoy Next Gen.
Next,
I don't know if I'd like to own one because I hear they're bad.
Down?
This is where it gets tough because LCD, there's a lot of good ones. I'd typically pick Rush, but most people don't like Rush. So I might have to leave it off my list.
No, I pick for me. I don't care what the other plebes think. No.
All right, then we're going with Rush.
Yes.
You got to go with Rush.
Mentally, I had you picking that number 1, and then you didn't. Rush.
I thought about taking Iron Maiden first, to be honest, but I do give Jurassic Park a little nudge above it.
I think, I'm not the best player, and Jurassic Park, maybe 1 out of 5 times I can hit the shots. But the other 4 times, it seems like I'm always off. It's like I'm hitting the post.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a harder game.
Yeah.
In Jurassic Parks, you could be nailing it on one and then you go to a different place and you can't hit the T-Rex ramp to save your soul. Like you really have to. Yeah.
I get it. When you're playing well, it's a great game.
Yeah. Once you find it, it's nice.
All right, everyone. The draft choices are in. I think we should just go over our draft picks. Just kind of recap what we have for the audience.
All right.
Did you write them down? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Got it here. Okay. So the first draft pick from Johnny Pinball. I'm just going to do all 7 of mine in a row. Started with Metallica Remastered, then The Getaway, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Iron Maiden, Taxi, Paragon, and Star Wars LCD.
Yeah.
Very good. I had Godzilla, Demolition Man, Elton John, Alien Poker, Avengers Infinity Quest, Star Trek Next Generation, and what was my other classic?
Centaur?
Yes. Centaur. I should have wrote them down.
And then Fox Cities Pinball.
I had Stern Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, The Walking Dead, Harlem Globetrotters, Deadpool, Flash Gordon, and Rush.
Great games drafted, everyone. I don't think there's any controversial picks.
No, not too bad.
Otherwise, maybe I would argue Star Wars is controversial because, if we have Slam Tilt listeners, they might not like that game. Speaking of voters, where to vote. So this is going to be uploaded now. We have a new hosting site. It's on Spotify. And I think I can do a poll through Spotify, so I'll do that. But there'll also be a poll out on YouTube under Johnny Pinball, where this podcast will also be posted. And we'll combine the results and get back to you for the next episode.
Yeah, let's check it out. Next year, we'll have King Kong in our draft. If you could have an afternoon or a lifetime of playing these 7 games, who would you side with?
Obviously, you're going to pick Johnny Pinball because Metallica Remastered is the best game. Game of the year.
It's all right.
Matt, give them your pitch, why they should pick your bank.
I have 2 Elwins. I have 2 Richies. I mean, right there. That's all. Enough said.
I mean, I'm switching my vote to you, I think. 2 Elvins, 2 Richies.
Yeah.
And Mr. Borg.
You got an Elwin and a Richie.
2 Richies over here. What say you, Fox Cities? Why should they vote for you?
Because all the games I picked were awesome.
Because Rush is the greatest game ever.
And Rush is the greatest game ever.
I guess there's
No.
only one thing left to say, everyone. Borg out.
Borg out.
Don't get drained by the Borg.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the Triball Pinball Podcast. Special thanks to Tom Graff for showing up for this one, filling in for Neil. You'll notice this format was a little different. Matt's audio got messed up, so we just had to take the recorded audio, which was all three of our voices mixed together. So this episode was a more unedited version than I normally do. Next episode 17, is going to be first impressions of King Kong and hopefully Harry Potter. Can't wait to play both those games. This summer, the competition is heating up. Stern price increase coming? We don't know. Don't forget to vote on who built the best bank, Tom, Johnny, or Matt. Catch you on the next one. Later.